Do you remember any particular home remedies? You know, when the family got sick or ill, do you remember any family remedies your mother used to use, or your family used to use?
There's a whole lot of them.
Like what?
Well, I tell you, when we used to get the headache or fever or something, it used to be an old weed up around the barn, a big broad weed. My mother used to call it some kind of a Murdoch weed. And she used to make us go up there and get that weed, and she would bring it back and take that weed and mash it and whatnot and put it in a cloth and tie it around our foreheads and whatnot, and this would move the fever. And so, and the same thing about, like, because, around the farm and all, somebody's always getting banged up or cut or this thing and the other thing. So I hardly remember any time that the 8 of us had to be taken to the doctor. She would go and she used to always keep turpentine on hand. That was one of the biggest healing remedies that she had for us. She would take, if we got in a cut or something on our leg or finger or something, what she would do is take this turpentine and salt and put it over the sore. It would sting at times. Put it over the salt and the turpentine and salt and wrap a cloth around it. And the next couple of days, we were back in action again. And most all of them lived to get a ripe old age.
Ooh, okay. Okay. So you said very seldom did y'all have to go to the doctor?
I don't remember ever going to a doctor,
Okay. Okay. When you were coming along, how did the black folks get their news? How did they find out what was happening?
Well, my father at that time, in the education line, he was very well educated. He got his education in Baltimore City and whatnot, and up until the age he was 18 years old. He come home after his father died. And he used to buy a lot of the newspapers, and keep up with the news, throughout the nation and all and whatnot that way. Because there was quite a while before we even, I guess I must have been somewhere in the neighborhood at least about 10 years old before I even knew that we had a radio in the house. So, because I was, like I said, I was born in 32, so I was back sometime in the 40s. And of course, then you come as picking up news with the radio and all, battery radio, which we didn't have in electric, just battery radio and all and whatnot. And because it didn't do that much moving around, mingling with other people, from a distance, so this was about the only way that we got the most of the news.
Because he got newspapers?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You said it was about 10. You were about 10 before you knew you had a radio. He never turned it on.
No, well, actually, we just didn't have one.
Oh, I thought you meant it was there, but
no,
you didn't know. Okay.
No.
I'm being, okay.
That's the truth.
I'm sorry, I just wasn't,